Afternoon, everyone. Just a quick reminder for those who haven't been here in a while, it's normal housekeeping rules. We ask in terms of social media posting that none of that takes place during the broadcast press conference. Daly's embargo till 10:30 tonight, and we will start with Gail with the first questions.
Okay. Just to pick up on earlier, you said that you don't see there's any fall off in form from Harry Kane. But how close do you think he is to his best then?
No, for me, it's always is about football. Is about collective, and maybe he need to provide the team his best. But of course, in the circumstance maybe that we are like a team, or when he play on England, are not the best condition for a striker to give the best. It's not that I want to justify him. It's only because the period during the season always change. But the most important here is the confidence and trust that we have in him, and it's no doubt that he is one of the best striker or player in England and in Europe. And it's only about time to score goals and to show the real quality. But of course, for me, I am not disappointed with him. I am happy because the circumstances of the summer were so different than another season. And of course, it's only time for the player get their best. And no doubt with Harry that is going. But because Harry is so big player and everyone expect him in every single action to do something different, that is why the exigence and the expectative are completely different when you compare with another player.
But at some stage, if he maybe isn't getting to that point of where he has been, do you not think he needs a rest almost as much mentally? He's taken a lot on, hasn't he, over the last few months, as well as physically? Do you feel he is as sharp as he was, say, this time last year?
Look, I respect all the opinion, and in football everyone have their opinion. But after that is our 5th season on Tottenham, and if someone know really well him, I think we are. That doesn't show or doesn't mean that we are arrogant and we don't accept the opinion of different people. Only that we know very well Harry Kane. In the last more than 4 years that we work with him, and we know that is not a situation that worries us or we are in a situation that I think it's a situation that is under control. But of course that we respect all the opinion, and maybe some opinion are different to us. But the problem that we are in front. We are the coaching staff in Tottenham, and we take the decision, and we try to take the best decision for the player, but of course for the team.
You said it doesn't worry us, but is it worrying him at all?
No. Of course that the player always want to perform as well and play well and try to score goals in that case. But of course. It's a normal worry. It's not more worried or less worried that in a different situation in the past.
You won't have Lloris because of the injury anyway on Saturday. But bear in mind the details that came out yesterday in courts. It's kind of quite embarrassing, some of it. I know that you stood by him as your captain before. Do you have to think again about that, or will he remain as your captain?
No, I think, of course, that he is the first that he regret about everything, and all that happened yesterday is not good, and of course that he not feel great. He said that he was guilty of this situation and is responsible. He's a man, but. I think the most important is everyone can make a mistake. He made a mistake and is suffering all the punishment that the society is the feeling that is translating to the society, and of course he's punishing himself. But of course we are not God that we can judge people. Only we need to try that he understand, and how he understand that it was a mistake, and then I think we are a man and women, and of course that we all can make a mistake. That is a massive lesson for everyone. For him, is the first that he told me, and they said, Gafa, it's a massive lesson for me. I made a mistake, and now I need to pay. Like a man that he is going to pay and accept everything.
So does he stay as your captain when he's back?
Of course.
And the quotes that came from Toby Alderweireld this week, talking about the fact he never wanted to leave. How reassuring was that to hear? And with that, is there the suggestion that may well get a new deal or announcement of a new deal talks?
Look,
soon?
Two questions in one.
Always.
Yes. But I think when in England the transfer window closed, and when in Europe closed, I think we move on, and all the situation that we talked before, now for me is on the past, and I think it's not important to talk about for the past. And then I say, like always, I told you, never talk about situation that maybe yes, maybe not. The club is dealing or working, and it's not that situation is not my job to talk about individual situation. I think it's so clear. Only know in his case, in all the players that have different situation, we are so clear. The club is so clear. And when happens something, we are going to communicate quick, as soon as possible, the news. But I am not going to talk about individual things, because I think it's not going to help no one.
Thank you.
Any more broadcasts?
Hi Mauricio. You've got Heung-min Son back with the squad now. Is he in any way close to being fit for Premier League action?
Okay. First of all, I want to congratulate him, because I think so important victory, and to avoid the military service is a big point for him. And then to congratulate the club, because he protect the club, is going to protect a big asset. It's so important. But in all this history, where is my present? Because I told him today, where is my present, Sonny? I think I want to watch something, or pay some Korean food. Because when we saw the past, we see in the past that different clubs didn't allow to go to play a different tournament. Only who took the risk, I was. And rather to congratulate him or the club, the people need to congratulate me and say thank you. Because yes, we didn't sign player, but I allowed to go there and think in his individual situation in front the collective. And that I think is so important for you reflex, because I think in the past or in the future, I don't know how many managers are going to allow him and to help the club and help the player and to take a risk to affect the present in your situation. That is why I said to Sonny, I'm waiting for my present.
And how's he doing? How's his fitness? Because he's played a lot of football
Yeah, but travel a lot. Yes, I hope that for the weekend will be available, maybe a play or be on the bench. If not, we are not going to take a risk because he missed a lot of games, and now we have ahead a lot of games to play. We have some injuries like Dele Alli, and I think it's not a moment to take a risk now.
Obviously, the Watford game must have been a big disappointment for you. And you mentioned in the previous press conference that there were aspects of the Man United game that disappointed you as well.
And I was right.
Yeah.
I was right.
What needs to change as far as you're concerned?
No, I think it was a massive wake-up call for us to show more respect to the competition and to realize that in some circumstances you can beat Manchester United or different team, but always you need to respect all the opponent. And I told you, and maybe I can repeat now, that the first half looks like a friendly game, a testimonial game. And that's what I shared in the last few days with the player, and I think they will agree. But it's important, it's a good step to realize that we are in the same page, talking about the same thing. And then it's about mentality. But it's not about fitness, it's not about tactical, it's about mentality. Mentality is to have the capacity to win or to beat Manchester United in Old Trafford, and then to go to Watford and show the same capacity. And maybe we miss that. But for when you analyze all the circumstances, maybe it was right that happened early rather to happen on the.
I mean, Liverpool this weekend, they've made a great start to the season, but obviously Spurs had that fantastic win against them at Wembley last season. So I guess, how confident is the squad going into that game?
I think we are always confident that we can beat any team. But of course, the game Saturday will be completely different. It will be different world, and of course it's different and different season. And always you need to deserve to win, and you need to performance in the way that you believe that you can beat your opponent. Of course, Liverpool for me is one of the best teams in Europe, not only in England. They have very good players, great manager, and of course will be a very tough opponent, and of course it's going to demand a lot of energy for us and to have a very good performance if we want to be close to win.
As the last one, please.
Richard, how close is Harry Winks to being able to start matches for you?
It's close.
Yeah.
Yes, it's close because I am happy with him. The last 2 weeks was fantastic for him to train so hard. And I am so happy in his evolution. He's so close, so close.
Last season about this time he was still getting pain in his ankle even though he was playing matches. Is that the case this season, or is he no pain at all?
It's a chronic injury that always is. He need to adapt. No, he need to understand and to accept that he need to play with this. With a little bit pain, and for a young player always is difficult to accept that because always you want to feel 100% and not feel nothing in your body and feel free. And for him is also discover a different feeling and to accept that that problem can affect you but cannot affect in your mind and because you need to. It's like you need to live with this small thing, but that from the beginning always is difficult to accept. Today I think he accepts that and he's so close now to give his best. Only now I think is to keep going in the same way. I mean, we are so happy his evolution will be, I think, a massive impact for us for the future, of course, and we are so happy that he's so close to being his best.
So you think it's just something he's going to need to manage over his career then?
Yeah, but you know, when I was player, always. But of course, when it happened for the first time, because when you play, you say, "Oh, I need to play. I need to feel that I am perfect. If not, I cannot play because create a problem in your mind." And in that situation, he spent as a period that was fighting with this situation. And now I think in accepting that, he's going to move on and play in his best, of course.
Cameras off, please. Thank you.